Hi everybody, I'm Jim Lowe and welcome to my channel. It's Labor Day weekend 2022 and we're headed out to Alger Lakes via the Mono Pass trail over Parker Pass and Koip? some pass with a weird name that starts with a K that I can't remember. It's probably going to be a 6-hour hike today. We're going to get up to roughly 12,200 feet, 12,500 feet, and then we're going to drop down into the lakes. Alger Lakes are known as golden trout lakes, and so we should have a good time. I've got Emery with me today. I've got his friend Marcus, and Roger's with me as well. So here we go. So this trail takes us up the familiar route that I take to Spillway and Helen Lakes. I went there a couple times last year, but instead of going up to Spillway, we'll be heading towards Mono, and we won't go to Mono Pass, but we will skirt Mono Pass, head over to Parker Pass, and Parker Pass is the Yosemite boundary, and then from there basically going to go laterally until we have to head towards the peak. Okay, we're just about an hour in, and we've come to the split for Spillway and Mono Passes. So we're going to go Mono Pass, and then stay to the right to Parker Pass. Now we've been fortunate that we've been out of the sun, but pretty soon we're going to get up to a plateau and temps are going to come up probably 10 degrees. Another old cabin. So Mono Pass is that way, Parker Pass over this way. So this is Mono Pass up over that way. Yosemite Park boundary is there as well. So that's the Kuna Crest. There's Spillway Lake, and it's looking pretty low. There's some fishable lakes right up there, and I've got a video that I'll link up here in the corner where I came up this way, fished the lakes, and then came back down and fished Spillway. And then Helen Lake is over that ridge. That's Parker Pass there in the distance. And in this basin here, you can't see, is Parker Pass Lake. So we're almost at the pass. To get to our destination, we've got to go up over that. So it's going to be an interesting another couple hours. Parker Pass, elevation 11,100 feet to Gem Lake and Devil's Post Pile. And that's the direction that we're going to be going in. We're going to be going in the direction of Gem Lake, which will take us over Koip Pass. .8 miles to Tuolumne Meadows. And if there were any doubt of the fire restrictions, no wood fires past this point. And so that's the interesting thing. So in the national park, you can have wood fires between, I think it was 6,000 and 9,600 feet. But in the national forest, you know, they're all shut down. Pass number 1 done. So from the pass, we're going to go down the trail, and then we're going to skirt to the left. We go around this rise, and the next pass is right over there. Now there are all these little lakelets, so if you needed water, you could get water. I saw them on the map. I was a little worried if they'd be all dried up, but nope, they're fine. The trail goes around, but I think that is the pass right there. I guess we'll see. Wow, look at all that silt. That is the most glacial silt that I've seen coming down a stream. And we're at the headwaters of Parker Lake, which is down in that valley. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to see it. So it actually looks like that's the trail right there. So the terrain is such that, you know, every little mound is a new reveal. We got this lake over here. It's an absolutely beautiful lake. And then that, yeah, that certainly does look like the trail. Going along right about there and going across that way. Should be interesting. So our final destination is on the opposite side of that mountain. And you can see the trail comes through here. It looks to go up that way and then over. And then, I don't know, I lose it sort of midway. We're gonna take a break, have some lunch. There's Parker Lake and Grant Lake in the distance. So we're starting our initial push towards the pass. We've had some pretty dire beta come back to us, so we'll see how it is when we get there. Finally got a good view of Parker Lake, and there's Mono Lake in the distance. So here we are. Frankly, we still don't know which way we're going, because it absolutely looks like there's a trail going that way. But that's what I thought was the peak earlier, or the pass earlier. So there's a guy that passed us, and he's right there, so we'll keep an eye on him. Well, this is really curious. We know the trail goes to the right, and this just popped off to the left. So strange. Wow, so this terrain is really, really deceptive. We got to where we thought we were going to start heading to the west, and there wasn't a trail there. The trail was still going east. So I followed it up and then did a quick look at the map, and yeah, we're on the right trail. It's just very, very deceptive. Okay, so it looks like it kind of does go the way we thought it did originally, but you lose the trail as it switchbacks up and not over. So we're about 6 hours in, and we're still making our way up this pass. You know, we're doing it methodically. You know, each of us has different levels of fitness, and so you know, we've divided the backpacks among us, and we're taking regular breaks. So it's about 7 hours in, and we are still not at the top of Koip Peak Pass. It's been a good lesson in teamwork as we work to make sure that, you know, we all get over this pass together. Well, we can finally see the top of the pass. Trail is going straight up this way, right up and over. Well, yeah, that's exactly what I picked out earlier, right? Just took us the most roundabout way to get there. Almost at the top of the pass. I'm a bit knackered. I'm out of water. I am probably out of food. I'll check when I get to the top here. It's taken us, looks like 3 hours and 20 minutes, which is about an hour, 20 minutes longer than we expected. You know, it's a good lesson in teamwork, as I mentioned earlier, but also, you know, in just assessing your situation. Seems like it may take you longer to get over the pass, then, you know, make contingencies. Okay, finally making our way down from the pass. It should be about 2 miles. Hopefully it won't take us more than an hour to get to the lakes. And there are the lakes. So I ran out of water, and fortunately Roger has some emergency drinking water in his first aid kit, so I'm going to down that, even though it expired 5 years ago. So we're starting to go cross country to the lakes. Roger's gonna go check out lake number 3, and I'm gonna head over to the inlet of lake number 2, and we'll probably set up camp there. You know, hopefully it's somewhat sheltered. So we're bushwhacking down a creek to get to the lake. We're finally at the lake. 9.5 hours. Wow. Lesson learned for me is to, you know, better assess the situation. You know, even with a herding teammate, I thought we could get over here in 3 hours, and that wasn't the case. And so I ran out of water. And so running out of water for me is not a good thing. So lesson learned for next time. Always carry a little more than I think I need. Actually, I had more than I thought I needed. But maybe just boost it up a little bit more. We're not really finding great campsites. It's a little windy. So there was one really nice site, but if the wind comes up, forget about it. So I'm gonna take this right here. Not ideal. In among the trees. Probably gonna have sap everywhere, but at least it'll be a little bit less windy, I hope. So I switched my my tarp site. That other place just had too much rodent activity and too many ants. I'm hoping that this is going to be low profile enough that it's not going to catch a whole lot of wind. I know that's, you know, that's pretty doubtful, but as long as it stands up, it spends, you know, through the night, I think that's fine. Running around looking for better sites. I lost one of my tent pegs, so I've jury-rigged this little system here to add tension. And I think what I might do is add another rock on top of it, kind of like that. That should do. Anyway, this isn't my regular setup, but we'll see how it goes. So easily or not, I can fit in here. I mean, this only comes up to just above my knee. Not so bad. Got all my stuff in there. Sleeping wise, it should be okay. I can edge towards the edge a little bit, and I won't have it constantly hitting me. I can always put my backpack behind me if I need more elevation. So I think that'll work. I am not a foodie. Well, it's about 7:15, and I think I'm going to turn in. The wind has shifted directions slightly, so I've set up the small windbreak. Don't know if it's going to help. Probably isn't high enough, but we'll see. It's better than nothing. Yeah, so today was quite the adventure. You know, it took us longer to get here than we had planned for. We didn't get to do any fishing, so you know, that's for tomorrow, I guess. And I'm tired. You know, it's not the 9.5 hours of hiking. It's the 9.5 hours of hiking on 7 hours of food. So hopefully I'll feel a little bit better tomorrow. But yeah, this trip, you know, to this day is going to go down in the annals of you know, epic treks into into high country lakes. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for coming along.